Good morning. I'm so sorry. I feel really unprepared this morning. I sort of lost track of time, got really into reading something. So yes, today it's all about these dreams, and we all have dreams, don't we? Daydreams as well as night dreams. And I was a right dreamer when I was at school. And I still can be found sort of, staring into space when I'm escaping something and dreaming something up. And it's what we all do naturally. And it's something that I think we need to do more of because it's those things of childhood that we've lost. We're too much in the hubbub of what's going on now, and it's very difficult to dig ourselves out. So this is really what this comes from, and this is what we were talking about. It's funny, I was talking to my granddaughter last night, and she's got this weird thing where she wants to tell me that mummy and daddy aren't at home and no one's looking after her, and it's quite dangerous really. But last night she told me that mummy and daddy were in prison, which I thought was quite cunning. Goodness knows where that came from, but anyway, yeah. So it all sort of ties in. So it's this lovely daydream, and it's a little bit like word association is what we're going to talk about today. So it's about finding new ways of giving your dreams a little bit of some wings, really, because sometimes I think those dreams are contained and then they go nowhere and we snuggle them away again. It might have been a lovely dream whilst it lasted, and then we do nothing with it. So, it's all about, it doesn't matter what we call it. We can call it our destiny. We can call it dreams. We can call it goals. We can call it, I don't care. I really don't care. It's whatever we think it is. But sometimes I think we think that it's so unattainable that it's not worth doing anything with. It's so vast that actually it's not ever even possible. And there was a lovely saying I heard the other day that if you what was it? If you win by a yard, it's really hard. If you win by an inch, it's a cinch. And I thought that was really lovely because these dreams are often way out there, but actually it's about bringing them back down and going, oh, I wonder what I could do with just a little bit of that or a little bit of that. And it's just releasing those steps. So like I say, that's what we're going to talk about today. So, anyone ever, I suppose, yeah, okay, I'm going to apologize ish up front because I don't want to upset any men that might watch this. But I think women, if you look at society and where we've come from, I think we owe it a little bit to do something about our dreams, because anyone has ever watched Call the Midwife, any period dramas, Downton Abbey, anything like that that's taken and you've watched women and the different things and how people spoke to women. And quite often I watch things, and I think I was watching Morphs the other day, the Endeavour, and this chap was so sexist and rude to this woman, and it actually made me and my husband go, oh whoa. And it's weird that it was really acceptable in those days. Now I'm telling you, your dreams are so acceptable. We just need to bring them out into the open in order to make them real. So anyway, so if you think about those, and then you think about Emmeline Pankhurst, who sort of, led the suffragettes and got us our votes and things like that. Do you know what? We can do bloody anything we want to. We just really have to break that mold. And it is about breaking that mold. And the molds that we've got are actually all man-made, homemade, by us. So they're for ours to break, really, aren't they? So your dreams, my dreams, they're all coming from somewhere inside for our highest purpose, for our good and the good of anybody else who's coming up behind us. You break the record for something, you can guarantee within minutes, within days, within hours, somebody else will have broken it because they see somebody else achieving it. They go, well, if you can achieve it, why can't I achieve it? So just think about it for a minute. Don't put these dreams back in their box. It's not about being greedy. It's not about being selfish or thinking yourself as better than anyone else. No, it's not. It's just about the excitement of living the one and only life we're going to get. So it might be a bit of risk taking. There might be some big decisions out there that we need to make. But you know what? They're very rarely, like I said the other day, life and death. These are absolute exciting times for us. So in my experience, we put these things back and we sit on them like a naughty little secret. you know, anyone out there who's thinking about starting their business, speak about it, talk about it, advertise it. We talked about sticking our heads above the parapet. Now, I haven't done that live yet, but I will be doing that live. And that fear of getting those haters, the fear of, do you know what? It's about that. They're the things that make us put our dreams back in their box. Okay. So I thought this is worth having a go and, you know, keeping it simple. So I thought maybe I'd talk to you about maybe weight loss, something that most women have, or weight gain, because some women have a weight gain, wanting a weight gain issue. So we mustn't dismiss those, because it's equally as distressing on each side of the bar. It's just as distressing to need to put weight on. So my first step is that, you know, if I wanted to lose weight, my first step is not to go back and rejoin Slimming World, although I have to say I am a devotee of Slimming World. It's not about going back to join Slimming World. It's about creating what we call structural tension. So what we need to know is where we are now and where we want to be. And those two poles apart, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can see. Oh, I think I've gone out of focus. I'm so sorry. It's those poles apart that we need to sort of then build that bridge. They both need to sit there. So you've almost got like it is in two parts, where I am now and where I want to be and how do I get there. So it's that sort of thing is what we're talking about. And this is where this word association type concept comes from, because I want you to think about putting in the middle of a blank piece of paper, and I'll show you some of my workings. This is the sort of thing that I would do. I don't know if you can you see that? So they're my sort of scribblings. So you would put your word, your dream in the center of that page like a bubble. And this is a bit of a mind map. But below that bubble, we're going to get specific. So what exactly do you want to do? What exactly does this dream pan out to be? So say, for instance, mine is weight loss, okay? So I'm putting weight loss in there, because quite often it's not the thing that you think it is. So I'm putting weight loss in there. So what does that actually mean to me? It means eating less. It means becoming more focused on food. It becomes possibly more expensive because I've got to buy different types of food, or more food because I'm going to eat differently to my husband. So I have to think about those things. I have to work about those things. I might go shopping more because I'll enjoy shopping more. So we've got to think about these. These are practical. These are real things. So for us, so if you're ever thinking, is this real or not real? I look at it that if I can put it in a wheelbarrow and run around the garden with it and it doesn't go anywhere, it's real, it's tangible. So these are real issues from my dream of being this amazing size 12 is going to give me. So things like that. So I might need to go to the gym. I might need to go swimming. I might need to think of all those different things that I've got to do to take action. These are almost action things. And then above, when you've exhausted that, go above that line. All right, go above that line. This is where we get the woo-woo and we get that higher self. So why would I be doing that? I want to live longer. I want to see my grandbabies get married. I had a heart attack several years ago. I don't want another one. I've got to look after this heart of mine. So do I want that chocolate cake? Do I want that donut? Or do I want to live longer for my babies? Will I have more confidence? I might have more confidence in my clothes. Would I have more confidence in me? No. So be really specific about that. So what is that confidence about? But it is that air of, yeah, I can do this. It's a bit sort of self-validation for me. What else might I have? Healthier heart, fitter. I would imagine my doing that would be better for my back, would be better for my hips, would be better for my knees. You've got all of these things that you've got to think about. If I'm eating better, my skin will be better, my hair will be better, my teeth will be better. So you've got to really, and this is the sort of thing that really makes it take off, because you start making it true, you embed it, and it becomes that tangible thing that you can actually get hold of, and you start visualizing it. That's what will give your dreams the wings. And if you enjoyed this and really got some value out of it, I would love you to share it, especially to people who are stuck. Don't get stuck. Write a word down. Use word association. It is fun. Get your children, get your grandchildren, give them a word. they will play with that like there's no tomorrow, and you'll get unstuck. It doesn't matter if your dream is about business, about relationships, doesn't matter. I've used simples because it's just common. Put that word in there. Let me know what you think. Let me know where you got to. I'd love to chat about it afterwards. Anyway, but please share my videos, see what you think, and let me know. And I'll speak to you on Friday. Bye-bye for now.